Hey everybody, welcome to Therapy Talk. My name is Tammy, and if you've watched a few of these episodes, you know I've been talking about the Golden Bachelor lately. So I'm going to review the third episode and hopefully finish my pumpkin that I started in episode 1. So what I wanted to sum up in episode 3 is, first of all, you know, I don't know why TV does this. I guess it's called a cliffhanger, but it was at the beginning of the show, so maybe it's a hook. But anyway, we see episode 3 start off with Gerry crying. Now, I don't know what it's about. I'm thinking, does his daughter not want him to date? Is he having a flashback to a time when him and his wife were together? Is he grieving his wife? You know, did he break his hearing aid? Did one of the girls bow out of the show? I mean, we don't know anything. We see him crying, so we're gonna stay watching until we find out. Well, it goes to a talent show. So Gerry is taking all the girls out, and they're all individually going to use a talent, and then the winner of that talent show gets an individual date. And it's a romantic date, and it's all well and good, and the girls are here for it. Now, when I say a talent show, I'm talking about, it is a really entertaining episode. So if you guys don't watch any other episode up until this point, if you want to see some sassy, sexy, savvy ladies like doing their thing, you need to watch it. On the show, one of the ladies like, I would pay for this show. And you know what? After watching it, I would too. But I'm in Fairbanks, Alaska, and sometimes their entertainment is a little quirky up here. So it would really fit into like Fairbanks, Alaska entertainment. And if you're from Fairbanks, Alaska, I apologize, but that's just been my impression for the few months I've been up here. But anyway, the girls are fantastic. We have people dancing and dirty dancing with Gerry. We have people who are playing the guitar and singing. Of course, that's Faith, and that's my #1 pick so far. We have the therapist, April, I think her name is April, who's walking around and she's given like this positive, like, you got this, girl, and we're beautiful women. And she's walking across the stage and she's kind of doing a cheerleader type thing. We have somebody who's doing jokes. It's all over the board and it's super entertaining. One lady does this like karate shop thing, and I don't know, you guys, it's just really super entertaining. The last person who goes to stage is somebody who's like, I don't like to put myself out there. I am really shy. This isn't really my cup of tea. And she's a school administrator. Well, she gets up there and she's the last to go, and she just has this poem, and the poem is hilarious. It's has to do with hoping that she doesn't puke or throw up on his shoe. And I can't remember the exact title, but I'll put it under here, of her poem. And she wins the date with Gerry. And so they end up having a one-on-one day romantic out and about somewhere. So during this date, they're connecting and they're looking at each other. And again, they're both talking about being widows. She's a widow, he's a widow, and they talk about what life has been like since they've been gone. And again, when you have significant loss with somebody, you know, and you're sharing that loss with another individual, it really pulls you in. So that was the theme that I got from this episode, is the fact that when you have common traumas and when you have common things that's pretty crappy that's happened to you, it's easy to really come together with that person. So let's talk about what it's like to share traumas with people, or what it's like to share, you know, not so great things about our lives, but then that ends up bringing us closer together. Well, I carved a pumpkin. So when we go through challenging or difficult experiences, it's natural to seek out support and understanding from others. Mutual experiences, especially when they involve unfortunate or tough circumstances, can actually bring people closer together. One way is empathy and understanding. When we face similar hardships, we can empathize with another person's feelings and struggles. It helps create a sense of understanding and connection as we realize that others have gone through or are going through something very similar than what we went through. This kind of shared understanding or experiences strengthen and bonds and builds trust within relationships. Another thing is shared support system. So going through tough times together can often lead to formation of support systems. We naturally gravitate towards each other for comfort, guidance, and encouragement, and so on. But this mutual support helps us feel less alone and fosters a sense of belonging. The next one is collaboration and problem solving. Gosh, problem solving. Whew. So difficult situations often call for teamwork and collaboration. When people face challenges collectively, they can brainstorm ideas, share resources, or work together towards finding some solutions. This collaborative effort can deepen connections and create a sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Camaraderie. I don't even know how to say it. Camaraderie. It brings a sense of togetherness. I'm just going to forget that word right now. Another thing is perspective and growth. Mutual experiences can provide valuable perspective and insights when we encounter hardships alongside of others. We can learn from each other's experiences and we can gain a broader understanding of the situation. This learned or shared experience allows people to individually to grow and fostering personal development and stronger relationships. So you guys, you can already see that when Gerry is talking to these ladies, and these ladies have been experiencing grief and they experienced death and they have been widows or they have significant loss, that sense of, hey, I've been there too, can definitely bring people closer together. So that, my friend, is my take on episode 3 of The Golden Bachelor, and my pumpkin is mostly done. Mostly. I need to clean it up a little bit, but here it is. I think I will name you Gerry.